Welcome to the 4-Hour Project. I'm Jake, and I'm trying to follow along with Tim Ferriss's advice in the 4-Hour Workweek, and I'm hoping to build a $40,000 a month business that only takes 4 hours of work per week to run by following along with the advice in the book. If you haven't been watching so far, we have gone through and fleshed out a product. We've gone through and created our offering, which is the first workout of a bodyweight fitness program for climbers. And we want to see if climbers would actually be interested before we make the whole product. But to go from having our offer to having it advertised to climbers, we need to do 3 things. First, we need to write an advertisement. Then we need to go through and create a website. And then we need to go through and understand AdWords, or the ad campaign platform that we're going to be using. All of this is recommended in the book, and we're starting with writing the advertisement, which, as Tim says, is a 1-page, 300 to 600 word, testimonial-rich advertisement that emphasizes your differentiators and product benefits using text and either personal photos or stock photos from stock photo websites. So this week starts off with me going through and writing that. And let me just show you. Let's form a list of all the things that I want to convey, just quick bullet point format. So things to convey. What is the program? Who is the program for? I'm getting the inspiration either from the top of my head or by reading through the copy and asking myself, what does this convey about this product? Okay, so I feel like we've got a pretty good list of questions to answer, and now all that we do is we just go through and write out the answers for this program. So I got a good stab at those questions. There are more of them, but I'm gonna tackle the rest of them in the morning and then work on translating that into a single essay. Much work inside the house. We needed to go ahead and get to work someplace else. We're in the library right now. We're finishing up the questions that we wrote yesterday, trying to write the full ad page. What do you say that we take full advantage of this lovely summer weather and finish our work outside? Just got done writing essentially the entire ad page. I went through, and what I ended up doing was I ended up putting the headline like, why should I go with your product? And then I would write my answer, and then I'd write the next follow-up question. So it felt like a conversation. That was a really good session. Bring, bring, bring. Hello? Yeah, I'll ask him. Can you hold this for 1 second? I had now gone through and written the ad page, which it has the question and answer format, but I need to convert that to the final version of the text that's going to go on the website, which is headline and compelling copy. And I'm going to get that by modeling. To quote Tim, how did I come up with the most successful Body Quick headline? Body Quick is Tim's company. Headline, the fastest way to increase power and speed guaranteed. I borrowed it from the longest running and thus most profitable Rosetta Stone headline, the fastest way to learn a language guaranteed. Reinventing the wheel is expensive. Become an astute observer of what already is working and adapt it. So that's exactly what I did. I just used Apple's iMac Pro copy, and I went sentence by sentence, headline by headline, and took their structure, what they were conveying, and just translated it to my product. Okay, the ad page is done. It turned out really fucking good. It took me a little bit longer than I expected, but copying Apple made it so it really was effortless. Write it out in a Word document, and then put that text onto a web page. Don't write the web page and put the text on there. Now that the advertisement is written, I have my headline and the final copy that's going to go on the website. It's time to actually make the website. And if you had been following along the series, you know that I actually made a website a few weeks ago using Shopify because in the back of the book, Tim called it an end-to-end site solution with payment processing. It sounded like it was a perfect solution for me, but after getting into it, I realized it was going to cost over $40 a month, and it didn't even have the back-end support that I thought it could. I couldn't deliver the videos automatically without paying even more money. So that's why I ended up following along with the advice in the book itself, in the chapter, that reads this. Sherwood uses Weebly.com to create his one-page site advertisement and then creates 2 additional pages using the form builder Wufoo.com. So that's exactly what I did, but little caveat here, I actually didn't need to use Wufoo because in the 10 years since Tim has written the book, Weebly has actually added the form building capabilities that Wufoo has. Now, I will say that there are other services, but because I ran into so many problems with Shopify, I'm just going to trust that the book has a decent recommendation, even though it was written 10 years ago with Weebly. So let's sign up for Weebly. To be honest, these designs kind of suck. Okay, we'll go with High Peak because it's climbing related. Well, that doesn't look that bad. Okay, let's start editing, see what we can do. So, I still have a lot to do with this, but it is getting a little bit past my bedtime, so we're going to have to continue this tomorrow. What we're doing is we're taking a look at a website that we like, and we're just copying the layout from this. In this case, again, it's the iMac Pro's website. The grids don't snap perfectly to the center, so I've got to manually align them, then check it, then manually align them, then check it. Stuff like that. Just go exactly where I want you to. I'm finding a lot of really good stock photos for absolutely free. Pexels. P-E-X-E-L-S. I'll link it in the description. Let me give you a tour of the website really quick. It'll take you climbing from a V3 to a V6 in 3 months. You know, looks good. I really like this little thing. These are all stock images. I just need to crop that image slightly. There's a little testimonial. I think it looks pretty good. That looks really good. Name. So if I do it like that, boom. Look at that. It takes you right to the workout, and it plays automatically. And then what I can do is, because YouTube has analytics built into it, I can see how many people, view the video, how long they view it for, and what else they do. Yay, publishing. All right, we're good. Trainwithascent.com. Hey! The website is ready for advertising. So that's what we're gonna be doing next week. It took me about 7 hours to build the entire site. I think that it would take less time in the future, but it took me a while to understand how to use Weebly's form builder and where all the options were. Everything takes about double the time that you think it will.